We move on to day 3 of the York meeting now, and the nap of the day comes in the gym crack over 6 furlongs, and this is Fret for Richard Hannon. He was impressive on debut at Newmarket before heading straight to Royal Ascot in the Coventry and finding only Arizona too good there. He then went to Glorious Goodwood after missing the July Stakes, and again found one better when he was only just touched off by Clive Cox's Golden Horde. This Footsteps in the Sand colt started a short price favourite for that contest, but he couldn't hold off the persistent challenge of the eventual winner. Both the horses that had beaten him were thought good enough to contest the Group 1 Prix Morny on Sunday, and whilst Arizona didn't really back up the form, Golden Horde ran just shy of his best to finish third. Nothing in this contest jumped out as being someone of that calibre, so Richard Hannon's charge gets another chance and can get his head back in front here. The next best comes in the last race of the day, and it is Edorat for Roger Varian. He tops our weight-adjusted ratings for this mile handicap, and with the promise of more to come, he has a good chance of bringing up the hat-trick. He only made the trap for Roger Varian in April, and despite not showing up as well as connections would have hoped in minor company, he wasted no time getting his head in front when sent handicapping. He made his handicap debut at Kempton, and made light work of a mark of 74 and was value for a lot more than the winning margin suggests that day when he hung badly left to the stand-side rail. His latest start saw him head to Redcar when, again, finding himself value for more than the winning margin suggested after he had to be switched out of trouble before asserting in the final 50 yards. He did edge left again, but that didn't stop him posting strong close in all sectionals, which gave him an upgrade on the performance. And if his quirks can be kept in check, he clearly looks a progressive individual, and he could be the type just to take this contest. And the last bet of the Friday comes in the opening contest, and that is Desert Wind for Ed Vaughan. He hasn't had many runners recently, but with 2 winners from his last few runners, he looks to have a string in good form. Desert Wind makes a journey up to York for the opening contest, and he looks overpriced at around 20 to 1 at the time of filming. His last start saw him trial a mile and 6 furlongs in a good handicap at Newmarket, where he didn't seem to be in the same form as he'd shown previously, and the trip might have stretched his limits with his stamina. Admittedly, his best form has come on the all-weather, and he was third in the Rosebery handicap at Kempton on his seasonal reappearance, before winning a strong handicap there on his penultimate start on his only try at this trip. He's shown enough to suggest he handles turf, as when third in the Britannia back in 2018, and if he can build on that performance at Kempton and leave his Newmarket run behind him at 20 to 1, he looks a good bit of value in this competitive contest.